Namaskar, everybody. Thank you very much, Sharma ji and Jitendra. Sharma ji, fantastic start to the overall session. आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह से पूरी सिचुएशन को उभार के सामने रखा है. Coming to the point on MSME, let me just bring about some 2-3 very important facts. As Sharma ji said, 6.5 crore registered MSMEs in the country. You'll be surprised to know, out of the 6.5 crore registered MSMEs, only 1.3 crore borrow.
Oh my God. 20%.
So that means there are 5 crore MSMEs who don't borrow. And this 1.3 crore, the total lending in the market is right now about 20 lakh crores. And this market has been actually degrowing in the last 2 years. Now, one of the reasons, and I firmly believe one of the reasons for that is that, as you rightly put up, that a lot of MSMEs don't know how do they go out and reach out to banks, how do they go out and build their credibility. उन्होंने अपनी सारी एनर्जीज पिछले 25 साल में, 50 साल में, 100 साल में क्रेडिबिलिटी बनाने में रखी हुई है विद ओनली देयर सप्लायर एंड probably the taxman. And credibility with a taxman is in a different form. I firmly believe, and this is my personal belief of the last 23 years of banking, that if the MSMEs really go out and put a very good structure, and structure putting is not some rocket science, अपनी collections और अपनी payments को एक अच्छे ढांचे में paper पे रख दें. It is no harm in paying taxes. End of the day, that tax is going back into the economy. It is only helping the economy to kind of revive and build. It does not happen overnight. I do understand that people have this challenge in paying taxes because they think it's not going to come back to me. But end of the day, if the country has to grow, if we have to not face this healthcare challenge, and I hope and I pray that what we have faced in the last 1.5 years, a lot of people would have really thought through that I wish I had paid the tax. I wish I had made the government more accountable. I wish I had gone, and it's not about the central government, it's not about the state government, but also at the corporation level, also at the individual city level, or also at the district level, that I needed the right healthcare setup for me, my family, and my employees. And that is the whole moot point which comes along, the taxation part. People tend to kind of run away from that. And because of that, they're not creating something on the books. Because they're not creating something on the books, the proof or the problem is straight on there. That 6.5 crore MSMEs, such a huge diversity of MSMEs, but the borrowing MSMEs are 1.3 crores. And this 6.5 crores can easily multiply or double up in terms of lending and double up in terms of contribution to the economy. If we all start putting everything on paper, everything starts reaching out. Let me just take the second point, which Sharma ji and you also brought about. That yes, last 1 year has been a very tough year in that sense. We all know. मैं आपको मेरा personal experience बताता हूँ. मेरे 23 साल के career के अंदर last year was one of our best performing year. And let me tell you, not because of anything else. Only because of improvement on efficiency, because of the usage of digitization, because of usage of technology. And I can tell you, since March 23rd, 2020, I have not attended my office. I have not gone into my cabin till today.
Oh my God.
So it's been 1 year and exactly 1 month right now that I have not gone into my office. And not only me, a lot of my colleagues have not gone in. So how did we go out and do this? Let me try to give that. And I'm not trying to boast myself, but I'm just trying to give you a little flavor as to how we have used technology and digitization to reach out. In this same period.
I'm sorry, sir, people are asking you to talk a bit louder if you can.
Okay, sure. I will try to be a little more louder. So on the digitization piece, let me just try to bring about a very important part. That we as a bank today are the second largest MSME lender in the country after State Bank of India. State Bank of India's lending book is about 2,75,000, 2,80,000, probably touching 3 lakh crores at this point of time. We are, as a bank, at 2 lakh crores. State Bank of India is a 100-year-old plus bank in the country. We are 25-year-old bank. Now, why did and how did HDFC Bank go out and do this? HDFC Bank did this because we believed a lot on technology. We believed in a lot of digitization. We believed in bringing in resources together at one place and improvising on it. What is the solution that I have provided to Valeria Saab or Kansal Saab or to Tayal Saab is not only just providing funding. It's not about the working capital that I provide. It is not the cost of funds. The biggest advantage that comes along from a bank like ours is the velocity of money that Sharma ji used the word. How do I help you to collect your money faster? How do I help you to make your payments faster? How do I help you to take care of your employees? How do I help you to take care of your salary payment? How do I help you to make your tax payment? How do I help you on your imports? How do I help you on your exports? Now, that's where the velocity of money, if you're able to control and track and monitor in a digitized environment with the setup of a bank like ours, I can assure you, and my personal experience says that anywhere between 20-25% efficiency will come on the table upfront itself. So when you marry दो चीजों को आप एक साथ लेके आते हैं, एक transparency on your किताब, आपके collections, payments, tax payments, आपके challenges, और दूसरा आप अपने velocity of money को control करके रखते हैं, track करके रखते हैं, monitor करके रखते हैं by using new technologies, आप ऑटोमेटिकली ग्रो करना शुरू कर जाते हैं. आपको खुद को पता चलता है कि यार मैं और कुछ करूंगा बिकॉज हिंदुस्तानी माइंडसेट कभी धैर्य से बैठ ही नहीं सकता. उसको कुछ ना कुछ नया चाहिए और बिजनेसमैन को तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. आई एम श्योर कंसल साहब has grown his business because of this whole excitement कि यार मैंने एक पहले चम्मच बनाया, अब मेरे को कांटा बनाना है, अब मेरे को प्लेट बनानी है, अब मेरे को टी पॉट बनाना है, अभी मेरे को ट्रे बनानी है. So that is the whole excitement which comes along with when the flow of money is very good. So my humble request to all the friends on the call, और मैं आप लोगों से सीखूंगा ही जब आप मुझसे कुछ प्रश्न पूछेंगे. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा HDFC बैंक परफेक्ट है, हमारे में भी कुछ खामियां हैं, हमारे में भी कुछ challenges होंगे, हम आपसे सीखेंगे. But the biggest thing that I want to bring about is that reach out to us, use technologies, use our electronic collections product, use our electronic payment solutions, bring all your cash flows onto the system, help your employees. हमारे पास एक product है जिसे हम बोलते हैं salary product. We are the largest processors of salary in the country. We are called as the salary bank of the nation. Why? Because all the employees whom we deal with, we provide not only just a salary account, but with that 40 other products. भले वो टू व्हीलर लोन हो उसके साथ, कार लोन हो उसके साथ, हेल्थ केयर का लोन हो, पर्सनल लोन हो, क्रेडिट कार्ड हो, all of that is brought to the employee. उससे उसको एक strength आती है, confidence आता है to go out and do anything. And automatically, when Balaria Saab provides that or Sharma Saab provides that to his employees have confidence and then they are able to go out and perform a little better. आपको एक और चीज एग्जांपल बताना चाहूंगा. Last year, when this whole pandemic started and there was this pressure, and I think I'll give full credit to the government for the ECGLCS scheme. I think one of the best performing schemes of the government of India was the ECGLCS scheme, the 3 lakh crore that got released or as a scheme which came along. We as a bank are, even in spite of I being the second largest MSME bank, I am the largest provider of ECGLCS today in the country at 30,000 crores of lending I've done already in that space. Now, all of that has gone to MSMEs to support. And you'll be surprised that in HDFC Bank's books, in the first part of it, which is between April to December, only 70% of them took that scheme because they felt that their present cash flow position and their velocities were good enough and they didn't want to go out and take interest. Most of the customers, when the moratorium came, we had only 40% of the customers who took moratorium. 60% didn't even take the moratorium because they felt that I would like to manage my book better rather than take the interest cost. And I was very happy with that. End of the day, as a banker, I should have been a little uncomfortable that nobody's taking loans. But the idea is that I'm not here to just provide loans to you. That is, yes, the important thing, but I'm here to provide banking services. How can I help our customers to get better export realization? How can I help my customer to get faster money collections from his dealers or from his customers is what my biggest value add is. Over and above that, whatever is the working capital gap, whatever is the expansion money that you need, I can assure you, if you have been transparent with us, HDFC Bank should make that available to you in a flat 3 to 7 days time, depending on what structure that you're looking at. That is our motto. My personal motto is that I want to release money to our customers in less than 24 hours time if they need money. And that is exactly that And these are not big statements that I'm talking of. We do that. There are not one example, there are not two examples, there are hundreds of examples that we've done that. So my request to all our folks and all our friends here is look at a bank not only from a financing standpoint perspective, look at a bank from a perspective of how they can help you on your entire value chain and entire supply chain, how we can help you because of that to improvise your productivity, how we can help you to improvise your businesses and grow your businesses. On the digitization, just 2 more minutes. We as a bank, and just like the way you are creating a beautiful digital environment, we have something in the bank called as Smart Buy. This is a B2C platform that we as a bank have created. And Kansal Saab, you can actually put all your cutlery onto my B2C platform, brand, and my 5 crore retail customers can online buy that. And along with that, I bring about something which is called as a EMI scheme for the retailer. So if Kansal Saab has a program where he can supply that cutlery, or Valaria Saab has the platform where he can supply, do a distribution of that cutlery or transportation of cutlery at the B2C level, I'm ready to fully give access to 5 crore retail customers of mine, to every customer of HDFC Bank. Where you come and put your product, you come and put your structure, and I will open up that to my retail segment. You give discounts, you save on the cost of this transportation, you save on the cost of marketing, you save on the cost of distribution. And if somebody wants to buy home products or utensils, we provide the retail loan along with it. We have a capability today to give EMI loans up to 1 year, between 3 months to 1 year, in flat 1 minute. Because what we have done is we've used AI, we have used technology to do assessment of our borrower at the back end. So if tomorrow any of you at the retail level I'm talking of wants to look at buying a car, wants to look at buying a mobile phone, wants to look at buying utensils, wants to look at buying anything which is consumer driven, go onto your mobile, put your debit card number or your credit card number, apply, and within a minute your money should be in your account or into the account of the end user, depending on the structure and the scheme on our Smart Buy platform or on our digital platforms. The same thing, last part which I want to bring about, which is very crucial right now, is the healthcare part, which is where we all are looking at. Yes, we are all seeing so much of negative news. Ye Ganga ji mein ye ho gaya, UP mein ye ho gaya, Indore mein ye ho gaya, Bombay mein ye ho gaya. Yes, that's a reality, no doubt on that. But what is it that we can do as people? And Sharmaji gave a beautiful example of how he's building up hospitals and creating beds and ventilators. We as a bank today are the largest financiers to the healthcare space, and I look at that space also. Today, we've reached out to every single doctor, every single hospital, every single nursing home, every single diagnostic center, and said, what is your need? We provided them ventilators, we provided them oxygen concentrators, we provided them oxygen cylinders, we are putting funding for supplies for increasing their bed capacity. If any of you, and very honestly, stainless steel is one area which can actually add a lot to the healthcare infrastructure, that if you create collectively something which will help healthcare to come together, and you come to me that, okay, go out and fund that, I'll be more than happy to do that. Lovely. So please go out and reach out to not only just sell a product, but also to create an ecosystem. And that is exactly what a bank like ours does together to kind of build around on it. I will not take too much of time. I know time is short. I don't want to bore people with a lot of things. I would like to hear a lot of questions, and then we take it forward. Thank you very much.